for more, Mayu Yoshida can join us now live from Tokyo. Hi, Mayu. 6 years negotiating this deal just to see it signed away in a day. What else are Japanese leaders saying about losing the TPP?
Hi there. Well, Japan is an export-driven, driven economy, first of all, and 20% of goods end up in America. The Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was hoping the TPP would play a big part in its economic reform, so losing the U.S. is a big loss for them. Japanese leader Shinzo Abe said that he'll explain how Japanese firms have contributed to the U.S. economy, but the understanding of the new American president is very different from what Abe is saying. Now, business leaders here are also getting very nervous about Trump's trade policies after he reiterated about pulling out of the TPP within hours after taking office, and also after that he said that he'll negotiate the North American equivalent, the NAFTA. Now, business leaders here are nervous that the protectionist approach in Trump's trade views could undermine the global economy, which is shored up by free trade. Now, keep in mind that there are 1,000 Japanese companies in Mexico, most of them automakers using Mexico as an export hub to the U.S. or Canada. So with the fallout from tariff spikes after the U.S. pulling out from the TPP could have a major ramification on the Japanese economy, as businesses are also dealing with the Brexit situation as well.
Where will Japan look to, in a sense, replace this agreement? Will they convince Trump to renegotiate something similar? Will they look for bilateral trade deals? Or could this actually push Japan closer to China?
Well, so far, Japan, along with other Asian nations, are not giving up on the TPP. But I guess it's a little bit too early to discuss about potential bilateral deals. Now, today, Australia and New Zealand, part of the TPP members, said they're hoping to revise the trade pact in a different form that actually surprised us. They're proposing to encourage China, along with other nations, to join the pact. This could be a frustration for Japan because previously, American President Barack Obama and the Japanese Prime Minister were trying to make use of the TPP as a counterweight to rising China and push the American pivot to Asia by writing Asia's trade rules before Beijing could. But Japan's not exactly ignoring China either, as Tokyo is still continuing negotiations on another mega deal, the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, or the RCEP, that involves South Korea and other Southeast Asian nations, along with China.
Okay, Mayu, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks so much for that live from Tokyo.